everyone. Yes, as you can see from the title, unfortunately, Ultra Miami 2020 is officially canceled. The news broke out just about a couple of hours ago. I was actually at work, and I got a notification on my phone, and I'm like, wait, because at first it said it was postponed, but then I saw other articles that said no, it's like actually officially canceled. And I was actually just on Cotton Candy's live stream not too long ago, where she talked about it, on her live on YouTube. And yeah, it's pretty much, they're saying it's postponed for now until they get everything resolved, but it's pretty much dead at this point. I've never been and I was never planning on going, but I do know some people that actually were going. My one friend is like super pissed because this was actually supposed to be her first time going, not only just to Ultra Music Festival, but her first time going to Miami too with her boyfriend. And she was just so pumped. She was texting me like, a few months ago ahead of time, like, oh, like, what do you think I should bring? Like, do you think it's gonna be this? Do you think this person's gonna play? But let's just say I just saw like a lengthy Facebook rant. No, it wasn't on Facebook. It was on Instagram. Yeah, it was on her Instagram story, a little rant that she did, which, I can't blame her. And also with this situation, is like she lives all the way in New York, so, her boyfriend. So like now it's like, yeah, you're most likely, they're gonna get their money back for, the tickets. Ultra's gonna do a refund. Now, like, her plans with like her flights, all messed up. I don't know if she's gonna get her money back for her flights, her hotel. I don't know if there's like a cancellation fee or if there's a refund policy. And yeah, it's just a really, really tough situation for, people that are actually like traveling, to get there instead of just, people that live, in the area locally. It's a bummer, it sucks, but at the same time, like, I can kind of see why. Like, Ultra is pretty much like one of the festivals where it's known internationally and people are like flying in from different places, so they want to keep kind of things contained. And it wasn't even just Ultra's decision. I believe from what I read, it was also, the state's decision too. And, higher officials and governors and lawmakers and stuff like that were involved. And, a lot of things are getting, canceled now because of the coronavirus. Not that, like, I don't take it seriously. Like, there have been reported, deaths from it, which are, very unfortunate. And, like, yeah, it's something... Pretty this way. I think it's something that like you need to take seriously, but you shouldn't necessarily go crazy over. Because there was the whole swine flu epidemic, the Ebola, just so much stuff. Every couple of years there's like a new disease. Again, something that you should take seriously, but you shouldn't go crazy over like it's like the Black Plague or anything like that. The most people at risk from it is just like newborn babies and infants, obviously, because they're still growing, their immune system and bodies are still developing. And also like elderly people, because obviously like they're older and they're also more prone to get diseases more because their immune system is like on the verge of failing or not as great as it was in their youth. That's pretty much like my thoughts on the virus itself and everything. I'm currently in New Jersey, so there's no outbreak or anything going on like right here. Even next door to me in New York, there really isn't like a big thing going on. So another thing that they were also talking about on Cotton's channel was, if Ultra is being canceled, what about EDC Las Vegas or, anything else other in the Southern California areas or just even worldwide, like Tomorrowland or anything going on in Ibiza internationally. Like, I think from what the discussion was that they were talking about there was, it depends on like how big the festival is and where it's located at. So everyone came to the conclusion that EDC Las Vegas most likely it's still up there at risk. Don't get me wrong. Don't quote me on that. Oh no, it's not going to cancel. Like, it still could be, but its risk factor, I'd say it's kind of low, just because that festival doesn't bring in as many international people. Whereas someplace like, Tomorrowland, that could get canceled because it's all the way in Belgium. People are like, flying there, not just for the, festival itself, but like, again, you're in Europe for the first time or going back. So international festivals and stuff that draws in big crowds worldwide, those are more at, higher chances of risk of, cancellation and stuff like that. Haven't seen it yet, but I've seen a little bit of backlash a little bit on some of my social media group pages that I'm following and stuff like that, and it's not pretty. Again, it sucks, but I can kind of see why they would do it. You know, it's a safety hazard and things like that, but, you know, hopefully, hey, no, who knows, fingers crossed, maybe it'll get put back on in a few days or something. I highly doubt it, but, you know, yeah,